think it'll be a quite quiet stream. It'll be quite a quiet stream.
Wait, it's first on my channel.
Yeah.
What is your new channel called?
MTF streams. Anyway, I have gone live. So hello and welcome everyone to this Watchalong live stream. I don't think there'll be many people in due to the problems that we've had over the last few days. Which is very, very annoying, to be fair. I'm very, very annoyed about everything that has gone on in the last few days. Still no word from the company that gave me the copyright strike, but hopefully it won't be too long. I think that the people will just not respond, to be fair. I check like 25 times a minute, so I should know. So the live chat's up. Hey, Charles, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you are well. Been watching a lot of your content lately. And yeah, I watched the very, very, very good video on the whole thing that happened the other day. I guess this means that none of the people who I like blocked or anything will be blocked, which is quite annoying. But hopefully this will be a semi like thing. This won't be very, very often. I'm not sure how long this will go on for, but I am very, very annoyed. This was quite a off the cuff thing, so yeah, so everything is still up on the old channel. So all of the So if you subscribe, it won't come up unless you subscribe to my main channel. But there, I haven't even done the things yet. I need to hurry up. We've only got like a couple of minutes until kickoff. In a game that I'm really looking forward to, West Ham versus Chelsea. It's a 13:30, which is 1:30 kickoff. And it's in the Premier League. I'm just going to get the team lineups for you as well, and then we should be ready to go. It's the first of two really, really interesting games, both taking place in London. We have this one, and then we have Arsenal against Tottenham. If there are any problems with the sound or anything, just let me know. There shouldn't be, to be fair. Hopefully everything will go swimmingly. So I just need to get the lineups. I'm waiting for a reply. I see. I clicked when I watched it. It had 41 views, and that was right at the start. So that's really, really good that you got up to, a fairly decent number. To be fair, I did see that it did really well, though, dude. I really am, really, really happy for you. Did you gain many subscribers? Oh no. That was weird. Oh shit, we've already kicked off. There we are. Alright, so I'm just going to put the team lineups in. There we are. And we are ready to go. I'm not really sure how many people will be in today, but I think it will be all right. We're already 2 minutes in, and I haven't changed it to second half, first half even. What am I doing? First half. So if you are tuning in and you don't already know, my channel was falsely copyright striked on Thursday night during the Europa League game, and now I have to have my streams on this channel. But if you do subscribe here, I'm so grateful. But also subscribe on my other channel. I have over 2,000 subscribers to that. Be interesting to see if Chelsea can get another win today. That would mean the Chelsea-Liverpool game would go on maximum points, which would be absolutely incredible. I'm really, really excited for that one. Hopefully I'll be able to do a live stream for that one as well. Jack, hello, dude. I was hoping you would tune in just so I can put you as a moderator. There we are. So yeah, I'm very, very annoyed. I'm more annoyed at the fact that YouTube took it down. So from what I can gather, I think basically what happens is if you had some of mine and I wanted to stop it, I put it to YouTube, they look at it and then take it down, I think. So if they've done that, then I'm going to be very, very annoyed. I've been contacting them on Twitter, as you've seen, and I'm still awaiting a reply. And I bet I don't get a reply on my question, but we shall see. I'm very, very annoyed about it. Very annoyed indeed. Here is Marcus Alonso to Jorginho, who I've been really, really impressed with so far. And the ball goes back to Fabianski. So West Ham got their first win of the season on Sunday. I'm not going to be here for all the games. I'm going out in half an hour. Back, by the way. Yeah, that's alright, dude. Not a problem. Here's Eden Hazard. Goes out wide. William with the cross, looking for Giroud, but Bueno, who had a very, very good game last weekend, gets in and prevents the ball going back to Giroud. So here's Kovacic to Jorginho, to Kante, out wide to William, who's had a lot of space down this right-hand side so far. Is it me or is this stream not on ultra low? Should be on ultra low. Yeah, I definitely put it on ultra low. 8:37 we're on at the moment. Yeah, you are right. We're about 10 seconds behind. We're about 10 seconds behind. I'm not sure why that is. Not sure why that is. Maybe it's because it might be. It's in 60 frames a second and not 30. Hazard with a header, but he is offside. So yeah, it's probably just that it's in a different. But I definitely stuck on it ultra low before I went live. Need to add some full stops. There we are. I swear on your other channels, messages came through quicker. Yeah, like I say, it's around 10 seconds of difference on this one, for whatever reason, compared to 4 seconds on the other one. Joel Huckle says, "Come on, you Irons." Yeah, any sort of point I think would be a decent point against this Chelsea side. Last season, you actually, obviously, as you're fully aware, you defeated them in that 1-0 win. Under David Moyes, so you can beat them. You can beat them. Valbuena's had a decent start so far. He looks shaky, but he's done all right since. Rice out wide to Zabaleta. Can he get the ball in? Goes to Yarmolenko. Out wide to Noble. Noble goes back to Yarmolenko. There, not many options. But here's Anderson. Anderson with the shot and away by Kante. So Arnautovic is out for this game, which means Antonio is up front on his own. Surprised they didn't put in Hernandez, but they're going to miss Arnautovic. Arnautovic is a very, very good player. Yes, it was. This was the first fixture that Moyes won as a West Ham manager. I think he's picked up a knock or something. I was sorting everything out, but yeah, he's not in the side. Yeah, I know, it's strange. West Ham did well against Chelsea in both fixtures last season. Yeah, they got a point, didn't they, at the Bridge? So yeah, hopefully they'll continue that sort of good form. Here's Noble. Obiang goes out wide. Here is Zabaleta. Oh my God. That was awful. Absolutely awful by Zabaleta. So if you're enjoying the stream and you're new, feel free to subscribe and like the video. As I have previously stated, if you look in the description as well, it says, you know, this isn't my main channel. This will be for streams until I get streaming back on my channel, as it was wrongly taken away. Not that I'm salty about it. I'm saying 2-0 to West Ham. I think this will be a very, very tight game. I'm going to go 1-0 to Chelsea. But feel free to put your predictions in as well, like Joel has. Here's Jorginho. Plays a 1-2 with Kovacic, and Jorginho brings the ball forward. Hazard to Jorginho out wide. Willian. Azpilicueta to cross in. Away by Balbuena, but that can only out into a corner kick for Chelsea. So this is the first corner kick of the game. Ball in from Azpilicueta and taken away by Balbuena for a corner for Chelsea. David Luiz, Rudiger have both come up from the back. Giroud, straight at the goalkeeper. Very, very good chance that he should have probably done a bit better there. But easy save for Fabianski. And it goes long to Anderson, but that's very, very well won. By the way, the sub number is the sub of your other channel. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I don't really know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's probably the best thing I could say. Yeah, I didn't have much time to sort everything out. I didn't have much time to sort everything out, so it's just gonna be that for now. Hopefully, this will be the only stream I have to do. Hopefully. Chelsea are an extremely strong side looking to get first. Yes, I agree there. They've looked really, really good. A bit faulty at the back, but they're very, very solid elsewhere. With the likes of Kante and Jorginho in midfield, who I've been really impressed with. So I think West Ham could get anything from this game. I think it would be very, very much a point gained. Noble goes in very, very late. But they're playing advantage. Here's Alonso. Hazard, their keeper is shite. He's not really had much to do, has he? He hasn't had much to do at all. Thank you so much for whoever just subscribed to my main channel. That means a lot to me. I might put up the the other one.
You should put a note saying subscribe to my other channel.
I've got it in the description, darling.
Yeah, but people don't always watch it.
Hi, Ashton Barker Games. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you are enjoying it. We've already had 4 new subscribers. That's amazing. Thank you so much for everyone who subscribed to the stream channel. But please make sure you do check out the main channel as well. That's where I do all of the content really. There we are. I'll stick that number up as well. How are you? I'm very, very good, thank you. How are you? And what is your prediction for the score? Yeah, what's your score prediction? Here's Hazard looking for Giroud. He's very, very strong and wins the ball. He goes back to Jorginho. Very, very poor that by Jorginho. Hazard with the shot straight at the goalkeeper, who's been very, very good so far. Not just in this game, obviously, but as a total for them. I think he's really, really settled in very, very well. So that's how many subscribers we have on the stream channel, and then feel free to check out the other channel as well. That would really, really help me out. There we are. Right, I'm okay. I support West Ham. Lovely. But I think 2-1 to Chelsea. Fair enough. I think that's the score I went for. No, I didn't. I went 1-0. Yeah, I think it'll be a very, very tough game for West Ham, and any sort of point would be very, very good. It looks like I have 132,000. Willian with a cross out by Felipe Anderson for a corner. Who do I support? I support Hereford. If you've heard of Hereford. I'll move that. I think that's stupid having that there. It looks really weird. There we are. That's better. So a corner kick here. There's Alonso, Rudiger, David Luiz have all come up from the back. Willian will be taking this and looking for one of the heads. Is the subscribe thing set up for this channel? No. Here's Hazard. Crossed in by Kante, and Fabianski is there once again. The thing is, I guess I could quickly set it up, but it won't have any of my usual. So I have De Bruyne, don't I? So I wish Joe Hart never came to West Ham. I live like in the same county as where Joe Hart is from. Yeah, he did really poor. It didn't work out for him. Fabianski is a very, 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 very good, safe pair of hands, for sure. I think you could find a lot worse goalkeepers. I think he's very, very good. Adrian isn't that bad either. No, he's alright. It's just, I bet he's quite annoyed that he's never had a chance, I guess. There we are. So if you do subscribe to the new channel, it will come up now with the animation. It'll just be the default animation though. It won't be De Bruyne. So I guess I know who's doing what, which I think is quite good. So here is Fabianski is one of the top 3 goalkeepers in the Premier League. I probably wouldn't go that far, but if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd have him over Cech. Do you think Pep could have damaged Hart? Or maybe he was just right about Hart. He hasn't exactly pulled up any trees since. Conte with the header. Comes out to Zabaleta, who will get it away. Yeah, Adrian is okay, but he never hardly plays. Yeah, that is very, very much a very true statement. He's had obviously several different goalkeepers come in and go out in the last few years. Fabianski, I wouldn't say he was a top 3 goalkeeper, but I would say he's probably. I'd have him over Cech. At the minute, I probably have him over Kepa Arrizabalaga because obviously he's very, very fresh, very new. I don't know much about him. Who else is? David De Gea is probably the best goalkeeper in the world. Ederson's very solid, as is, Lloris. I would say he's probably in the top 6 for sure. Stream keeps losing connection. I'm not dropping any frames. I'm not dropping any frames at all. Maybe try it in a different, in a different stream quality. Like if it's in HD, maybe put it down to 480 or something. But I don't think there's any problem here. I'm fine. I watched the stream as well, and yeah. I take it you removed that message because I answered your question. Fab is better than Cech by far. Yeah, definitely. I definitely have him. I think he's a really, really good goalkeeper. Definitely, for sure. Rudiger to Aspilicueta. I haven't heard any problems. Yeah, it might just be you need to. We're only on 4,300 kilobytes per second. Is that? Yeah, it is. Yeah, and so that's not too high. Yarmolenko goes out wide to Felipe Anderson, who heads back for Masuaku. Anderson again loses the ball to Willian, and here's Jorginho bringing the ball forward. Hazard loses the ball, is that Obiang? And Obiang goes long straight away, looking for Yarmolenko. Louise will get there first, but can only put it out for a throw-in. Hereford is where my granny and take us grandpa live. Oh, right, nice. I don't actually live in Hereford, but it's quite a nice place. I live in Shropshire, which is where like Shrewsbury and Telford and places like that are from. But I support Hereford. It's not too far away. Here is Yarmolenko looking for Anderson, but straight to Aspilicueta. Here is Willian to Jorginho to Willian. $20, I think, or 18, something like that. So I'm around like half an hour or so from Shrewsbury, Hereford, and Kidderminster. So there's not a lot of difference. My local team would be Kidderminster, just about. What is the possession stats looking like? I have no idea, but I can check for you. You don't. I don't rate Kepa. I just don't think we've seen a lot of him. So it's hard to tell if he's any good at all because we haven't, seen him. It'd be interesting to see how he gets on in the next few games. For sure, they have a few difficult games coming up. They have this game, which is no easy feat, and then they have Liverpool away in the Carabao Cup, and then Liverpool at home in the league. So then we will know how good they are. So possession stats, Chelsea have had 72% possession so far. Long ball forward. Here is Hazard. Hazard loses the ball to Balbuena. Just tell us the stats for both sides if possible. Sure. So 72% possession for Chelsea. Chelsea have had 3 shots to West Ham's 1, 3 on target to no West Ham. Anderson, and it's put out for a corner kick to West Ham. A first real chance for West Ham here. Can they take the lead against Chelsea? Mourinho versus Lampard this week. So annoyed if that's on the telly. Like, what's going on? Imagine being Oxford and losing out on the money because of Manchester United. They had Manchester United versus Burton last year. I hate it. I don't understand what the obsession is. I really, really don't. Nobody wants to watch that. Right, it's going to be Anderson to take this. Balbuena, Diop, Rice are all in the box. It's quite a poor ball, but it will come back to him. In again, away by Jorginho. Noble with the shot. Very, very weak. Very weak. Manchester United are always going to be on TV because of viewing figures. I know, but it's just so boring. It's the same thing every single round. Nobody's interested in that. The cup's about shocks. William with a shot, just wise. Always going wide. Very, very easy. And Lampard is one of the best English midfielders of all time. Yeah, he is. And obviously they had a relationship at Chelsea. But I won't be watching it. Simply because I think it's fucking stupid. And yeah, nobody's ever going to change my opinion. If it's big team versus a small team, there's no point watching it. Well, it depends what you mean. Alright, okay. So that's what... Okay, I'm just checking. Right, yeah. Most of the time, I agree. Small team versus big team, very, very much. Which is Oxford City. The chances of Oxford going the other way around and winning. We played Liverpool in the FA Cup once, went to a replay, and both games on TV. Giroud with the shot, but that's just straight to Fabianski. It looked like there was there a touch there? Hi, Donny and Mui. Hi, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you are well. Just to let you know, this is my second channel for streaming, as my channel was falsely had a copyright strike against it, which I'm trying to sort out. So if you do fancy subscribing, make sure you subscribe to both. Link is in the description. E.g. Man City versus Portsmouth. Yeah, exactly. But if it was Portsmouth versus Man City, it should be on. As a lower league fan, it drives me insane. It really, really does. You're taken away from, for example, if Hereford drew Manchester City at home, and then they had Man United versus, I don't know, Rotherham instead, it would take, hundreds of thousands of pounds away from the club, which is absolutely vital. Liverpool versus us, we were a good team in the 2000s. Exactly, but it's all about, getting the ratings. It should be about the magic of the cup. And that's why people are starting to, say that there's no magic in the cup anymore. Thank you so much for whoever just subscribed to my main channel. That means a lot to me. Got a new keyboard on Friday. There we are. Jack Wong just subscribed. Hi, Jack Wong. A really, really nice ball. Here's Alonso. But really, really poor that. And it's away by Bueno, who's had a decent start. That's me. I thought it was. That's why I didn't go, right, yeah. Because I thought you were Jack Wong. Wait a minute. Is your actual surname Jack Wong? So I just assumed that was just made up. But I assume it's... Now I think about it, why would it be made up? Who do I support? I support Hereford. And I have a very, very much a soft spot for Manchester City. So yeah, those are my two teams. Yeah, all right, cool. Do you have Asian descent? Because Wong is obviously like a Chinese or like Japanese or Asian sort of South Asian or East Asian name. As a West Ham fan, I think we're not going to do well this season. I'd certainly wait a little bit from my dad's from China. Oh wow, that's really, really cool. Oh, here's Kovacic with a chance, and Noble gets it away. I think you need to wait. I think Bob Brainer's looked good in the last couple of games so far. Diop, I think, will come good. Yarmolenko, he's looked a lot better. Anderson, I really like. I think things will get better. I still think you will finish in the top half. Alonso to Kovacic. Jorginho. Hazard. Jorginho. Do you think West Ham's players still need to get used to how Pellegrini wants them to play? Your timer is out of sync, I think. Yes, you are right. It's timed by like a clock and not timed by me, so I can't press start and it counts. It's timed by the actual time. So it's going to be out. If they kick off at 1:30 on the dot, then it will be in time. But if they kick off, I don't know, 10 seconds away, then I'm going to, it's hard. I need to go back late. I'll come back later if you're doing another live stream. I don't think I'm going to do another live stream today, but feel free to subscribe and get involved anyway. I do these fairly regularly. I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he wants them to play. But yeah, having that amount of players come in, it's going to take a time for them to adapt. Games never kick off on the dot. Exactly. So I can't have it exact. At least I don't think so. At least I don't think so. Just so people know roughly where we are. I wonder how many views my stream videos had. Probably had more than the actual numbers I get in here, because that's just... Yeah, see, it's had 41. It's had 41 views. That's ridiculous. Some games in the NFL kick about a minute later, which is fine. Because I can change it by a minute. I can move it up a minute. But I can't do it 30 seconds. I can only do it minute by minute. Are you doing a live stream during Arsenal versus Everton later? No. I usually only do one. It's quite does take a lot out of you. But it was an Arsenal game that got me the false copyright strike, so I'm a bit concerned about doing that. I don't want to have this one as well. Do you know what I mean? Hi, hello. That must be an old message. Oh wait, no, it isn't. Thank you to the new subscriber. Here's Antonio. Oh, I should have done a lot better there, hitting it straight over the bar. But a really, really nice chance that Henderson leaves Aspilicueta in his wake, and he gives the ball, and he just hits it straight over. Arnautovic probably would have done better there for sure. What's he going to talk about in between full time of this game and Arsenal? It's like 45 minutes. Well, I could always come back, couldn't I? But I have to make every one of these layouts per game. So it's obviously just changing the name and putting the font how big it needs to be and getting the logo and stuff. But it does take a lot of time, to be fair, and sorting the scroller as well. Here's Hazard. How long does it take you to make these layouts? So I do everything I've just said, and then I have to merge the whole file, the whole thing, so it looks as it is, except from it has colours, and I have to take out the colour of where the camera would be, and the colour of here, and the colour of everything else. So about 5 minutes, I would say. Here's Yarmolenko. Oh, Antonio, really good save by Kepa. Could have been 1-0. Really, really, really good save. Andre, I don't speak Bulgarian? Is that Bulgarian? Derby are our bogey team. Lampard loves scoring against us, so I think we might lose next Saturday. I think we'll lose anyway, to be fair. They're going quite well. Here's Alonso. He goes back to Antonio Rudiger. Russian. Sorry, I thought it might have been Russian or Bulgarian. They're both very similar. I'm going to Brighton versus West Ham. That's a Friday night, isn't it? So I hope you have a nice time, to be fair. I'll definitely watch it. It's the first Friday night football since the opening day. So yeah, that's really exciting. By your name, do you do games? Do you gaming? Do you have a gaming channel, or is that just a random name we chose? Rudiger with a really, really nice tackle, but Noble wins the ball back, and Rudiger keeps the ball in, and he goes back to Arrizabalaga, who gives it back to Antonio Rudiger. Derby lost against Rotherham in the last game. No, he didn't. Oh, do you mean the last away game? Yeah. But in their last game, they beat Brentford. Hazard brought down, but nothing given there. I think that was a foul, to be fair. Russian is Germany equals 2-1. All right, okay. Yeah, I do gaming. Oh, cool. Feel free to, if you leave a comment on one of my videos, I will check your gaming channel out for sure and give it a subscribe. Balbuena with the cross in. I don't know what he's doing so far forward. Goes back to the goalkeeper, and he knocks it long. Here's Diop. They're still pushing. Masuaku out to Felipe Anderson. You're welcome. You're welcome. What kind of gaming do you do? They lose the ball, and here's Kante. He's bringing it away. I'm watching in Marks and Spencer's. Ah, right, cool. Lovely. Hope you are well. I saw the result yesterday. I was very, very surprised. Really, really surprised indeed that Boston lost that game. Is there going to be any streams in the Carabao Cup? Certainly not Manchester United. But maybe Liverpool-Chelsea. I doubt it. It depends if my channel is fixed. I'll definitely be doing Sheffield Wednesday and Leeds on Friday. I think it's next Friday. The 5th of... Is it the 5th or the 6th of October, I think? I'll have a look. The 5th of October. Brighton versus West Ham. So in a couple of weeks' time. Just before the international break. If it was Oxford versus... By the way, 6th of October is only games on Sky are in the Championship. Alright, thank you so much. I'll check that out after I'm done. So what games do you play? Alright, okay. So it was the 5th of October. Leeds versus Brentford, that would be a really good game there. I thought 5th of October was a Thursday. Because a program that I watch is like the latest series is coming out on the 5th of October. So I'm looking forward to the 5th of October. Jorginho loses the ball. Alright, so you play Fortnite, FIFA. There we are. I'll subscribe on my other channel as well. I do Fortnite to FIFA 18, but I'm getting FIFA 19 this week. Yes, I think it comes out this week, doesn't it? I'm really looking forward to playing it. I've pre-ordered it, so there we are. I've subscribed on both of my new channel, my main channel and this channel as well. Right. If you do Leeds, I'll be able to. All right. Bolton versus Blackburn is the 5:30. All right, nice. Usually on a Saturday afternoon, I'm with my dad. So I don't usually do the Saturday morning kickoff, and Hereford might be playing as well. Do I have a PS4 or an Xbox? Well, me and my girlfriend, we have an Xbox One and we have a Nintendo Switch. However, I'll be playing FIFA on PC, so I can like record it and make episodes of like a career mode pretty much easier than if it was on Xbox. Here's Anderson. Can't get past Aspilicueta. He's very, very deep. Puts the ball long. Looking for Yarmolenko. Goes down, but nothing given. And here's Kovacic. To Hazard. Looking to get it through, but he can't. And Balbuena gets it away. I'm an MK Dons fan. Wow, you don't see many of those. By the way, as well as a Liverpool fan as a second team, fair enough. They've had a decent start, haven't they, MK Dons? I think, did they lose against was it Lincoln? But they've had a really, really good start, which I was expecting, because on my main channel I did a preview I did a predictions of the league, and I predicted them to do really well with Paul Tisdale. I've actually been to MK Dons Stadium. I went to watch MK Dons versus Chesterfield in the FA Cup, and there was an illegible player, and the game was replayed. I have an Xbox, says Kobe. Nice. I think most people have an Xbox. I don't have a PC. Alright, fair enough. Do you know Ijubu? No, I don't think I do. If you had an Xbox or PS4, could you actually connect it to the PC, or does it have to be on a TV? You can use a capture card. Also, you can just get it up on Xbox. There's an Xbox app or like application on Windows where you can like live stream it, but the quality isn't very good. We're going to go with a header. 38 minutes in, not a lot's happened. The main chances have probably fallen to West Ham. Here's David Luiz. Willian. Diop. Puts it out. We lost yesterday in the last minute to Lincoln. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. But I think I'll do really well. I think you'll do really well. If you have time, you should FIFA streams. When I did a FIFA stream on 18, there was a lot of issues. But when I recorded 19, there weren't any issues. So hopefully that was just a thing with 18. But yeah, I might do. I might put it up on Twitch. We'll see. We'll see. I remember that on legible player fast it was done, but we won anyway. No, Chesterfield won. Chesterfield won the game 1-0, and it was replayed, and I think they won it 1-0 as well again in the end. But yeah, maybe do a private stream on here first to test it. I do a lot of like unlisted and private streams just to check if things are working okay. Here's Yarmolenko. Puts it out for a Chelsea throw-in. Which team do you think is in front at the moment? West Ham, I would say, have had the better chances. Chelsea have had the most possession and probably look most likely to score. But certainly West Ham have had the better chances so far. That one for Antonio in particular. Headed on by Antonio. Can he get the better of David Luiz? He wins a free kick. Can I subscribe to my other channel? What do you mean? If you have two, yeah, you can subscribe. If you have like, if you wanted to subscribe to your own channel, you can subscribe. You can't subscribe to your own channel, but you can subscribe on another account to your own channel. That makes sense. We got a player sent off, and Ipswich still couldn't beat us. Yeah, really don't think that Paul Hurst is going to be there if they don't win their next game, whoever that's against. We won the rematch. Did you? I thought they won it 1-0. But yeah, maybe you're right. I didn't go to that one. Dele Alli played, as did Powell. Maybe a Phobie as well. But Dele Alli certainly played. I'm subbed on quite a few other accounts to myself. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it should have been replayed because... But then again, if they played an ineligible player... In a league game, you get the 3 points, don't you? So I'm going for a bit of lunch now, so see you in a bit. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you tune in once again. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out to both channels if you haven't already. I have a... Like, on my computer, I just use my channel, but on the telly... When? No, that wasn't me. I have an account on the telly, which was my original account before I had this channel, and I subscribed to you on that last night and watched your review. Anderson gets past Absalagator, but Absalagator wins a throw-in. Aphobia and Greg probably. We had Banford back then as well. Oh, Christ. Very, very nice side. I really liked Powell. I thought he looked really good. I don't think he's done much since, though. I actually thought he looked better than Dele Alli in the game. Dele Alli's quite poor. Here's Obiang. My account originally was used for like commenting and stuff. That's why it was created in December 2013. Well, that's it. Most people have an account just for that, and then they start. So you either start afresh or you don't. I started this one afresh on like a different email. So here's Noble out wide to Yarmolenko. Can they get anyone in the box? Just Noble. A couple more have joined. Zabaletta's running down the wing. Crosses it in. Is there anyone there? No. And William will get it away. I started because of other YouTubers. I want it to be like them. Yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, you obviously have a lot of time to grow. Hey, Charles again. Thanks so much for tuning back in. I hope you are well. Thanks so much whoever just subscribed to the channel. It means a lot to me. I've changed my name like 5 times the past year. I went to subscribe to you on my personal channel, and there was another Jack BWFC, right? And it was like this. They only had one video. I had no subscribers. The video had 8,000 views, and it's just this. It's recorded on like like 8 years ago, so it was recorded on a really shitty phone, and it was like some dude dancing. It's had 8,000 views, which I thought was really weird. Yori Williams, I'm back. Didn't know you went, but thanks so much for tuning in. I've seen that vid. Yeah, you know what I mean then. I was like, what the hell is this? I will never change my name on my channel. Well, that's fair enough. I guess once you get to a certain size, it's quite hard and difficult to do it. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Who's my favourite YouTuber? Like favourite person or favourite to watch? So that's half time. 0-0. Quite even. Quite even so far. Got to go by. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in, dude. I hope you're well, and I'll see you soon. There we are. So it's half time. 0-0 so far. We'll have a quick look at the stats. 72% possession for Chelsea, as you would expect, to the 28 possession of West Ham. 8 attempts to West Ham's 4. Just 1 shot on target for West Ham to Chelsea's 3. It's been quite even. Chelsea have had a better possession, had the most shots. But I think the best chances have definitely fallen to West Ham. So I think it'll be interesting second half. It might end 0-0 and just stay as it is, but we shall see. Still no update on my copyright strike. Didn't think there would be. Still waiting a review. I can't wait for the review. I think like at the start of the channel there was like people like subscribing and then it would unsubscribe. I've just subscribed like to myself to see how many likes the video had, and yeah, so I'm quite annoyed about that. I don't understand why it's done that, but that's me. Mike, do a live stream of Basil versus Young Boys. I can't, simply because we don't have the Swiss League televised in this country. Certainly, I don't think so. Yeah, we don't have that league televised in this country. So I'd have to, like, you know, probably find it in a different language or something. So Celtic are drawing at the moment, which is really interesting, which means that they might drop points again. I just might watch the end of that, actually. So yeah, we have the Premier League, the Championship, and the non-league. But foreign, we have Ligue 1 and the Bundesliga on TV. And then we have this new channel that is just online. It does La Liga and stuff. Does La Liga and Serie A. But we don't have the Swiss League. Hi all, a bit late. Don't worry. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm very, very annoyed about the situation regarding the whole copyright strike thing. I hope it's not too long. Somebody put up a video that they got it sorted in like 24 hours. But I was thinking maybe they don't do work on the weekend, so maybe that was why. But I'm still waiting for an update. Why you don't do La Liga videos? Because I cover quite a lot, and it's just I've never been really that interested in La Liga. Oh, goal! Kilmarnock 2-1 up. Jesus. Celtic are losing again. Wow. So I don't have the channel that does the La Liga, and B, I cover a lot anyway. Christ, I can't believe it. Celtic losing again. The Ipswich game was not a good one. He left a bit ago. Yeah, looked pretty poor from what I saw. How long do you think Paul Hurst has before he gets a sack? Wow, I wasn't expecting Celtic to lose. I have just finished an event. Please, can I be mod? Yeah, sure. I don't see no reason why not. Is Salah overrated? I don't know. The thing is, Harry Kane was dubbed a one-season wonder, right? But why isn't Salah? And then I saw, he silenced his critics this week. He scored a tap in. Relax. We shall see. We shall see. It's not had the best start of the season. It looks maybe a bit tired or something. But it's hard to. So it's hard to judge. West Ham have had the better chances, I would say, but Chelsea have had more chances. They've had more possession. It's been fairly even, but West Ham have had a couple of good chances with Antonio that they have not taken, and maybe if Arnautovic was on the pitch, they would be 1 goal ahead. Till the end of the season, maybe 2. We always give them 2 seasons, never sack managers. Only had 16 managers in our whole history. But you're going to go down. You can't just not change. Like, there's got to be a time where you've got to try and save yourselves, for sure. Play the match so far. I've been quite impressed with Bob Wayner at the back. I think he's had a decent start. Is Arnautovic injured? I think so. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, we shall. I might Google it. Here we are. There's an update on the injury. Right, yeah. So he suffered a knee injury. He came off against. Everton in their 3-1 win for Antonio, and he's not been fit since. So yeah, still tight at the bottom. Yeah, it sure is. But they needed a win there. I felt like they'd get the win, but they didn't, and I was quite disappointed. Who will win the Champions League? It's so early to tell, but I think you would be hard pushed not to say a Spanish club. So maybe a Barcelona, or Atletico Madrid, or Real Madrid. I think one of them will win it. I mean, it's definitely hard to tell. Particularly, Real Madrid didn't have the best of group stages, but they went on to win it. To Italy. Which is more important, the Premier League or the Champions League? I think that you play the Premier League for 38 games. If you have a crap, you'd rather be doing well in the league. I think you'd rather be doing well in the league because you'll be playing it for a long, long time. Rather than a couple of, you have to be the best team to win the Premier League. You don't necessarily have to be the best team to win the Champions League. No Alfie today. Yeah, he's just in the back. He's just behind me. You can just make him out. Yeah, like here. There. There he is. Look. There he is. Yeah, he's hurt his foot. I don't know what's the matter with it, but he was like really like limping, and he wasn't able to put any like pressure on it or any weight on it. So he cut a couple of his claws, and that now he's a little better. So hopefully his paw will be better soon. If not, he'll have to go to the vets, and he doesn't like the vets. But yeah, he is here. As is Kelly, just behind me. Be interesting to see how this channel does. Yeah, I hope it. I don't really know what I'm going to do once it's if it gets fixed. You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Who will win the Premier League? I don't know. Will be either Liverpool or City. I have a horrible feeling it'll be Liverpool. Horrible feeling. But I'll go with City for now. Small George. Hello, Small George. Just how small are you? Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you are well. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Very small. Oh yeah? That's... Who do you think will win the game? Feel free to drop your prediction in the comments, and subscribe if you are new. Also, check out my normal channel, which is in the description. That's the one with the 2,000 subscribers. Boyfriend who look like a girl. We had 8 subscribers when we started, so we've already doubled the amount, which is absolutely fantastic. Second half is they've come out. I have the best team in the world. I'd have to say Real Madrid, simply because they won the last 3 Champions Leagues. I don't think that will be. Who do you think will win the Champions League? So I was just asked this, but obviously that was before you got in here. I think it'll be one of the Spanish clubs, Barcelona, Madrid. Either of the Madrids. I think I went with Atletico Madrid to win it in the beginning, so I'll probably stick with them for now. They haven't had the best of starts to life in La Liga, but yeah, have 2 channels. I could just have 2 channels, I guess. Nick Muller, what team are you? I'll let him answer that one. Chelsea 2-0. So the second half has just kicked off. There it. Oh shit! Wrong way. Ipswich Town, the best team in the world. Yep, that's right. They are the best team in the world. I just can't remember where they are in the bloody table. So we're into the second half. The bubbles are floating around everywhere, ready for the second half. Who will get the winner in this game? Will there be a winner in this game? Chelsea have won all of their games so far. West Ham have yet to pick up a point at home. It would be interesting to see. Never Borough City. Has the person responded to your ban? No, not yet. So I've contacted them on their website. I've emailed them, and I've also submitted a counter on YouTube. They have yet to review my counter claim. Here's Anderson. With the cross. Is that Noble? Noble loses the ball. Well, they're not a terrible team, are they? You'd love to be a Manchester City supporter. Second from bottom. Who's bottom? Is Preston bottom now? I think Preston are bottom. Sorry, that was a stupid joke to make. Here is Rudiger. Rudiger again. Here's Jorginho. Alright, so outside of De Gea, right? Outside of De Gea, which Manchester United players would get into the Manchester City team? Obviously, you're a United fan. You see a lot more of them than I do. How much is your mic? I think it was £120 on, like, to buy it new. But I bought it from a shop called CAX, which is like a second-hand shop, and it was around £80. But yeah, I quite like it. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, Preston bottom. I thought they were. Pogba for who? Pogba for who? Bailly for who? Matic, I take that's for Fernandinho. Martial, once again, for who? Shaw for Mendy. I can understand that one. Mendy's been injured a lot, and obviously when he's injured, we don't have a backup. Because obviously Pogba would play further forward, so you'd either be taking out David Silva or Kevin De Bruyne, right? Here's Hazard. Jorginho, headed away by Masuaku. Anderson looking to bring it away. Can he get past Kante? Kante's battling and wins the ball. Who looked better in the game? Chelsea have had most possession, the more chances, but West Ham have had probably the better chances to make it 1-0. Silva, no, Silva and Pogba are in completely different leagues. Company, I really like Bailly, to be fair. Company's not really a starter anymore, but I can understand that. I can understand that. Fernandinho, I quite like Matic. Martial over Sterling. Sterling is one of the top scorers in the league over last season. Yarmolenko with a really, really good chance there, and it goes over. Mendy, yeah, I can understand that one. Which team would you like to see drop from the Prem? I would love Arsenal to drop. Manchester United. It would just be so funny. Or little Liverpool. Liverpool would be quite funny as well. Newcastle, that would cause a lot of issues as well, and that's one that could happen. Arsenal, I don't know what they wouldn't know what hit them if they ended up in the Championship. Here's Jorginho looking for Alonso, and he crosses in away by Balbuena, who's been a rock at the back so far. Hazard. Jorginho. Giroud looking for someone but finds no one. And they bring it away here, West Ham. Obiang to Antonio. Antonio trying to go past Aspilicueta. He does quite well there. He looks for Obiang but loses the ball. Here's Willian. Fouled there by Anderson. It will be a free kick to Chelsea. So for everyone in the chat, feel free. Who is the best player in the Premier League? obviously, it doesn't matter if they're currently injured or they're currently out of form. Who is the best player in the Premier League? Hi again, Donny. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, hope you had a nice lunch. It's going to be William to take this. Once again, Rudiger, Alonso and David Luiz are all in the box. Balbuena, I would say, has been the best player so far. And William with the free kick, and Rudiger fouls Diop. So yeah, I've been really impressed with Balbuena, and I thought he looked out of his depth in the first few games. But he's looked very, very solid today, and he looked very solid against Everton as well. Here's Antonio. Goes past Alonso, keeps the ball in. Can he find anyone in the middle? No. Azpilicueta gets it away. But here's Declan Rice. Masuaku. Anderson to Noble. Crossed in. Yarmolenko goes down. Nothing given. And it will be out for a goal kick. Really nice play that. Masuaku finding some space down the bottom. And he crosses the ball in. And it's just behind him. And goes out for a goal kick. Jorginho out wide to Alonso. Alonso plays a 1-2 with Kovacic. Now to Rudiger. Jorginho with the long ball forward. Headed on by Willian. Cleared by Diop. And Masuaku almost loses the ball. And it will be a corner to Chelsea. So Willian to take once again. Rudiger and Luiz have come up from the back. Willian with the cross in. Headed by David Luiz, but it's way over. I would say Salah is the best player right now, but Kevin De Bruyne. I would say Kevin De Bruyne is also the best player in the Premier League for sure. David Luiz was totally unmarked there. Declan Rice losing him, but it was way over the bar. Players warming up. Ross Barkley, Alvaro Morata, Sanchez, Perez and Robert Snodgrass are all warming up. 3 subs warming up for West Ham and 2 for Chelsea. Looking to be able to get the first goal in the game. Here's Luiz. Luiz goes back to Arrizabalaga. Rudiger. Azpilicueta to Jorginho. Jorginho can't get the ball out wide, but now here's Willian. Kovacic to Marcus Alonso, who hasn't had much room down the left hand side so far today. Azpilicueta to Kante. Jorginho. William with the cross in, but it's only as far as Azpilicueta. Zabaleta who gets it away. Do you think West Ham will hold on for the point? Hang on, here's Antonio. He tries to run Rudiger. Can he? No, and he gets it back to the keeper and they get it away. Yeah, I think they will hold on for the point. Jorginho out wide to Alonso. Alonso with the ball in, away by Masuaku. And Yarmolenko will clear only as far as Noble. He puts it out for a throw in. Where do you think we will finish? I went with 7th. But I still think you'll finish in the top half. I think you'll finish in the top half. Hello, Ashton Barker, Games. Thanks so much for tuning back in. I hope you are doing fine. Aspilicueta. Rudiger. Aspilicueta. N'Golo Kante. Willian. Here's Jorginho. Free kick to West Ham. So we're just approaching the hour mark. Do you allow fan mail? I don't have any fans. So I don't know. No, I don't have anyone ever. I'm quite open. Feel free to find me on Twitter and stuff, but yeah. No, not. I guess not really. Because like that kind of thing's expensive. I only have 2,000 subscribers. So here is Kovacic to Jorginho. Kovacic again. Chelsea have always got the 3 points despite not playing well this season. Played alright against Huddersfield, didn't they? Willian Aspilicueta with a cross and straight to Fabianski. Yeah, I mean, they haven't played the best so far, but they haven't had a lot of possession. They've probably been the better side overall. Here's Alonso. Alonso to Kante. Kante's going to bring the ball forward. Can he find Willian? He puts it to Willian. Willian's out wide. Willian with a shot, but can't get through many West Ham bodies. But he does nick the ball off Noble. Aspilicueta to Alonso. To Jorginho. Goes up wide to Hazard. Hazard has been very quiet in this game. Puts the ball out wide to Willian. Here's Conte. Jorginho. Hazard and Giroud link up, but it's too far and it goes to the goalkeeper. What's it looking like? It's been quite tight. They're being very defensively solid, West Ham, and it's hard for Chelsea to break them down at the minute. Long ball forward by Fabianski. Willian is massively underrated. Oh, hang on. Here's Yarmolenko. Can he find anyone in the box? It's just Anderson. So he's going to have to go back. He does go back to find Noble. There's more in the box now. And the header is away by David Luiz. But Noble wins the ball back again. Yeah, he's played quite well this season. I think he is underrated. Yeah, I agree. Here's Obiang. Rice. I guess when you have somebody that is so good like Hazard, you know, you do go under the radar. Thank you, Pellegrini. We're playing much better. We are gelling. Yeah, I agree. Certainly, been a lot better, a lot more solid, compact, and the players are starting to fit into the system and whatever. So, last couple of games has been very, very good indeed. Alonso is fouled by Noble, and it will be a free kick just inside the Chelsea half. So, chance here potentially. But Jorginho is going to take it short to Rudiger. Who is your favourite West Ham player? Quite like Declan Rice. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome. I hope you're enjoying it. Feel free to smash the like button if you are enjoying it. That really does help the channel out. And a new subscriber on my main channel. Thank you for whoever you are on that one. I need to Make Nightbot a moderator. Better do that now. It's going to be Willian to take this free kick. And it goes. Headed away by Valbuena, and Rice is there. Can he get it away? Yes, he can. Trevor Brookin. Oh Christ, that's going back a bit. I feel like West Ham are going to get tired towards the end. Could get... Yes, definitely. Yeah, I could see that happening as well. Thank you so much for the new subscribers as well. Just trying to... I can't find the... I'm not sure if I'm being stupid, but I don't know where... community. That's where it will be. Community settings. Yeah, that's it. Sorry about that. My thing just went down. So now Nightbot is a moderator, so hopefully that will mean we'll get a couple more things. Will you keep this channel? Yes. Yeah, probably, just in case it happens again. Not sure what I will put up, but yeah. They are extremely strong and know how to win the games despite this season. Yeah, they are. They're a very good side. Did you just say tired? Mikel Antonio is just coming off. It's going to be Lucas Perez to join, and Morata has come on for Giroud. So two different options coming on for both sides. Morata joining the fray, and Lucas Perez, who's more of a threat going forward. He's more of a striker than him. Why not? Yeah, I don't understand why they haven't given Hernandez a go either. I mean, did you see them against Wolves? That was a definition of tired and sloppy. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. So yeah, I will keep. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. I could change it. I could just keep it the way it is. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Here's Willian. Looking for Hazard. Hazard is onside. He backheels it to Morata, and there was Diop, and it will be a Chelsea corner. Really, really lucky there, West Ham. Here's Willian. To Kante, he puts it in. Here's Morata, really good save. Absolutely brilliant save that by Fabianski, keeping West Ham in it. What a save that was. And once again, West Ham survive. Two really good chances for Chelsea there, none of which were taken. Hazard is onside for the first one. Really good save that. Fabianski has been great. Yes, he's been a quality goalkeeper so far for West Ham. I do a series on the main channel of Team of the Week, and there's a couple of West Ham players who've done really, really well so far that might get into it. West Ham really missing on Arnautovic up front. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. 100%. but you can't rely on just one player. So Fabianski is just having a concussion. I think he's just having a concussion test. He's being looked in the eyes and stuff. Hopefully he's okay to continue. He's been really good so far. But I think he will be okay. On the bench, they do have Adrian. Yes, they are living very dangerously indeed. Alright, okay. There we are. Go. Sorry, my girlfriend's just popping out for a minute. So once she's gone, I will put the face cam back on. But please excuse anything that's going on at the minute. There we are. She's gone. Right, back we go. Fabianski took that one right in the face. Yes, he did, but that's what a goalkeeper should do. Use any body part possible to keep his side in the game, and that is exactly what he just did. Looks like Rudiger's picked up a knock, and yeah, he's holding his areas. So Gary Cahill is getting ready to come on for Chelsea. He's been unhappy in recent weeks about the lack of game time. But Maurizio Sarri is going to put on Cahill. So it's going to be Cahill coming on for Rudiger. Not what they would have wanted. Rudiger is a very, very good defender. One that I really, really, really like. But Cahill is coming on for Chelsea. So their second one. How long is Arnautovic out for? I didn't see a time. It's starting to rain here. The sun's beautiful in London, but it is raining here. Here's Zabaleta to clear away a free kick. Looking for Perez. They've just had nothing so far, West Ham, in the second half. It's been really, really feeding on scraps. Cahill doesn't deserve game time. But, right, I suppose they could have brought on Zabacosta and then put Aspilicueta at right back. Look at the rest of their defenders. They don't really have a lot of option. If they wanted to bring on a centre-back, that's the only option they have. Where's Christensen? He looked really good at the start of last season, and now he just seemed to have disappeared off the face of the earth. Willian with a corner, headed away by Lucas Perez. Here's Jorginho. Thank you so much for everyone who is tuned in.